Yes, I know you can. Yes, I know you can.
All right, we're back, and thank you again for joining us here on the 1994 Cinekyd Day Cable Telethon. This is our 10th year we've been on the Comcast Cable Network. We're so happy that you could join us. Please stay tuned. Right now, we're at the point where we're going to sort of pitch some stuff because we're hoping that you'll make a donation, make a pledge, pick up the phone, and call us. And we have some great incentives for you to do just that. All the proceeds from our Cinekyd Day Cableathon go to benefit nonprofit broadcast arts training programs for kids. And the kids are actually running the cameras. They're running around right now. They're doing all the technical stuff. And we have some staff volunteers helping out as well. And we're hoping that we can maybe part you from your money and hopefully get a donation here down to Cinekyd and help keep these worthwhile programs going. We have a Cinekyd Day Premium Guide. I just lost my little wire here. Okay, we have a Cinekyd Day Premium Guide, and we have some great stuff that the local broadcast stations have been kind enough to support and donate to us so that we can pass them along to you in hopes that we can get some donations here for Cinekyd. Right now I'm holding the little program guide. Feel free to call our number. It's 659-4696 and ask for any of the premiums that I'm going to offer you right now. This is just like PBS. We're going to pitch some premiums, and hopefully you'll give us a call. Right now, I'm going to show you, we have an Eat Smart video. This is part of a bunch of videotape series that were courtesy of WHYY Television in Philadelphia. It's called Eat Smart, and it's a PBS home video, and we're asking for a donation of $15, only $15, and that can go on your Visa or MasterCard, and you can call us at 659-4696. Say, I'm watching you on Cinekyd Day Cableathon. It's Comcast Channel 42. Say, I saw you on television. John Peterson was pitching this on television. I want that Eat Smart video by PBS. And say, I'm going to make a tax-deductible donation of $15 to Cinekyd. And we'll be happy to send this along to you. Okay? There it is. I'm going to see if it'll stand there on the table. We have also a great premium. This is from WPHL TV 17 in Philadelphia. They were kind enough to donate. We have two of these, and only two. PHL 17 Philadelphia sweatshirt. It's an adult size medium, 38 to 40. And two of these, and we're asking for a donation of $40 for a PHL TV sweatshirt. So please call in at 659-4696. Say, I saw John Peterson with the WPHL TV sweatshirt. I want it desperately. I'm even going to put it on my Visa or MasterCard. Give us the information, and we'll be happy to send this right out to you. And know that you can also take this as a tax deduction. Next year, I'm making a donation to a tax-deductible contribution to a nonprofit organization in Pennsylvania. You get a great sweatshirt, Cinekyd benefits, and you get a tax write-off. So isn't this great? Everybody benefits. We also have some books that WHYY sent along to us. This is part of their companion series to their Nova Science series. It's a long-running PBS series. It's great. They always cover lots of great topical science things, astronomy and biology, some great stuff. This is called the Nova Grand Tour of Science, and we're asking for a donation of $15. We have two of these books. They're going to go fast. Make a donation of $15 and you get this great, thick Nova Science series book. Okay? Wow, it's going to stand up by itself. We also have some great stuff. Let me just run this down. I don't have my visual aids here, but we have a Maxell t-shirt for $15. That's from Maxell Corporation. We have a great Christmas set from Disney. It's a Disney sweatshirt. It's a large size, and you get a companion Dickens Christmas Carol book, and that's courtesy of WHYY TV. All we're asking for is a donation of $40. And again, these are tax-deductible contributions. Call us at 659, there's the phone number running right below right there, 659-4696. Please call. We have a flyer set. It's an autographed puck from Senator Dave Tippett. And you also get some postcards, some flyers stickers, and 2 flyers pins. It's a whole set. And all we're asking for, honestly, I think this is great, great stuff. $20 for an autographed flyers puck, postcards, the stickers, and the pin. All you got to do is call 659-4696. We only have one of them, and I know that's going to go fast. We have a WWDB FM T-shirt. Okay, that's from the talk station, 96.5 in Philadelphia. They sent that along. That's going for $25. So call and make a donation for $25 and say, I want the WWDB FM T-shirt. Okay, right now, we're going to go back to video. We have a summer scrapbook. And these are all highlights of videos that are produced here at Cinekyd by the kids. This is the kind of interesting programming that you're going to help support if you make a donation to Cinekyd. So right now, let's roll our summer scrapbook video, and please stay with us on the 1994 Cinekyd Day Cableton.
Don't sweat the technique. Don't sweat the technique.
This one dedicated to the man them call MacGyver. And no 007 James Bond spy man inside the area. Maximum respect to the man them call Ice Cube. And no bus no deuce deuce no 3 8 1 4 4 wicked.
Seriously, I'm sick and tired of doing this on a day-to-day basis. I better be getting paid the amount of money that I deserve for this stinking film. I'm so sick and tired. Hey, how you guys doing?
Now everybody wanna sound grimy. I'ma show you how. Come on, all in together now. Yeah, ooh, yeah, yeah. That's how it gotta be. So stop trying to be loud as me, cause you can do that. Think about the play and rush roulette with an automatic. I bet my ass against the line. The last one is first online. Never stepping and repping a run. Like a weapon is wild. Peace to the brothers on Rikers Isle. Open up a trembling, blending like a chameleon. But by some guy, oh my God, I'm so high. Cause they say I rhyme, they say I look like a gremlin. But what does it take to make a kid, make a million children? Slam! 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 Woo!
All right, we're back, and you're watching the Cinekyd Day Cable Telethon here on Comcast Channel 42. Thank you for joining us. It's very important today. It's a 12-hour event. Our kids are all over the place. They're manning the cameras and the TV stuff, the audio, everything, and it's all meant as a big fundraiser for Cinekyd because we're a nonprofit broadcast arts training center for kids. So we really need your support. And we've been kind enough, we have some great guests here in the studio, and joining us right now is District Justice Elaine Burkhoff, who's a longtime supporter of Cinekyd, and thank you very, very much for stopping by.
Well, thank you for inviting me. It's always nice to come every year and to congratulate you again for another year of success. What year, in fact, is this?
Actually, we were established in 1976, so this was our, check my math here, 18th year, coming up. Wow. 18th year. Our birthday is August 26th, so
that's terrific.
If anybody wants to send us a birthday card, August 26th, write that down. We're here. So yeah, we're coming up on 20 years, and we're actually entering a new chapter in the Cinekyd tradition because we're dedicating our Broadcast Arts Center today, Weiss Hall. We're having a big ceremony at 6 o'clock, and we're excited about that.
This is your new building?
Yeah, that's our property next door at 2805. So anybody wants to stop by at 6 o'clock, Senator Greenleaf's going to be here, and we're going to be kicking off our Broadcast Arts Center with a great dedication ceremony. Then we're having a dance at 7:30. So, and you're always free, of course, to call us at 659-4696 and make a pledge. You're having a busy day today. You have to go someplace.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it. I'm having a surprise birthday party for my stepmother, who's going to be 80 years old.
80 years old.
And it's a surprise. It's safe to say that because she lives in the Poconos and she won't be able to hear this broadcast, so she doesn't know anything about it.
Cool. Now, surprise parties are so neat. Now, tell everybody how to throw a surprise party. How would you...
The hardest part is getting someone to the party, and we still haven't figured out how we're going to do that.
And it's today, right?
It's today. We're still working on that problem. So if anybody knows how to do it, they should give me a call at home and tell me before I leave.
Okay. Now, 80 years, I mean, that's great. I mean, that's
terrific.
Great milestone.
She's in great shape.
Wow.
And she is going to be unbelievably surprised. I know it. She has absolutely no idea. She thinks I'm taking her out for dinner.
Little does she know.
Right.
And what kind of preparations do you have to do to go into a surprise party like that?
Well, especially doing it from here, my cousin who lives in the Poconos is having it at her house, but I'm taking up a lot of the food, so I've had to prepare the food and pick up the cake, which I still have to do. Hope I don't forget that when I leave here. But it's been fun. It's lots of fun.
Wow. Well, good luck, and have a safe journey up there, and have a lot of fun. That's great. You look great.
You again.
Thank you.
It's always nice to come back. And
it's great that you could stop by. Let's shift gears a little bit, because Election Day is coming up, and it's this Tuesday, May 10th, and you've been elected many, many times as our local district justice, and we're so pleased that you serve, because I think it's great. We're one of the few communities that has two female district justices.
That's correct.
And they serve with great distinction, and you're so affable. You go out and talk in the community. You're very involved, and you have a long history. You were on the school board. You've been a commissioner.
County commissioner, right.
And now a district justice.
Right.
What's the most challenging part of being a district justice?
Oh, gee, that's really a hard question to answer. I think, I guess one of the hardest things is seeing people come back time after time with the same problem, and you think, what can I possibly do to help this person? And that part is discouraging. And I also am discouraged by the fact that I see tremendous increase over the last, well, this is my 9th year, tremendous increase in the use of drugs. I would say that at least 90% of the people that are arrested for retail theft, for example, are on drugs. And now, it used to be, years ago, when I first started, it used to be meth and some heroin. Now it's almost all crack cocaine. We get an occasional heroin user, but mostly crack cocaine. And I think most people are just not aware of what a tremendous problem this is.
Now, as a district justice, I mean, like, your job is basically to enforce the law, and, or as the letter of the law is written, then you have certain steps. But,
Right.
I mean, your overriding concern is really to help these people. I mean, when somebody comes into the legal system, they have a lot of problems, and your job maybe would be to remand them over to a county agency or to a county court or something like that.
Right, the place where I can be of most help really is with young people, with local people who are charged with summary offenses, because the more serious offenses really go up to the county and they're dealt with there. So if I'm going to have any impact, it's really going to be at the local level with local kids. And as you know, I send kids for underage drinking to Cinekyd to Aldersgate,
Right.
Which has a fine program, and we also use Growth Horizons, which has a good program too.
So you basically can catch people, maybe, they haven't really gotten in too deep, and maybe their first brush would be with a local district justice,
Hopefully.
and you just try to help them as much as possible get
Hopefully,
into,
right.
so that we don't see them again and they go on to lead
Right.
good lives. Wow. Now, how does, speaking of, you accidentally mentioned Cinekyd in there, but,
I have to plug in every so
yeah,
often.
that's great. We appreciate the plug. How do you think youth groups like this really help kids?
Oh, I think it's been a tremendous help. As you know, my son, Tim, was in the program.
I remember Tim.
Probably the year it
Yes.
started, which tells you how old he is. But he loved it, and all the kids that I've known that have been in the program have had it. It's been a great experience for them.
Yeah, I don't want to show my age, but I remember Tim, and Tim was always very technically inclined, much like our youthful camera
Right.
operators here.
And he's still really involved in, when he was in college, he started a filmmaking club.
Wow.
Got money from the student body to start his club, and he's always been interested in photography and has maintained that interest.
Wow, that's great. We were so
And
glad.
It started here
Wow, that's great.
with I think it was like a Super 8 camera somebody
Yes.
had given him. I don't know if they even make them anymore.
Yeah, we actually still have them. We've gotten into video because video is so much more portable, but that's how we started. And actually, we didn't even have sound back then. We
Yes,
just
I
had
remember.
Super 8 thing.
Black and white,
Right.
wasn't it?
Black and white videotape, Super 8 film, and we used to catalog everything, and we do the soundtracking later. And but from those beginnings, people have gone on to great careers. Now, some people don't go on to careers. I mean, they go into like architecture and public relations and all these other things. But Cinekyd's a great basis
It's a
for.
great experience for anything to do. I think the kids learn how to become independent. The kids that are in front of the camera obviously get a tremendous amount of support from that. And I think that every aspect of the program is helpful to all the kids in one way or another.
Okay.
So I think it's a great program, and keep it up.
Thank you very, very much. Do you have anything else to say?
No, just congratulations again. And it's so
Thanks.
nice to be here, and I see familiar faces around me.
Yeah, we're always here. Well, I don't want to keep you up because I know you've got a big, big day planned, and it's just so gracious that you could stop by and join us.
Well, thank you for having me.
And best wishes to your stepmom on her 80th birthday. Say congratulations from Cinekyd.
Thank you.
And
will do.
please say hello to everybody in the District Justice Office. We always.
And anytime anybody wants to stop in and see me, or anytime anybody wants to arrange to bring a group in, like a group of Brownies or Scouts or something, or I do have school children in too, just to see how the court functions, they're always welcome to come. Just
Okay,
go
you know,
ahead and
all right.
make an appointment.
We may take you up on that because I don't think we've ever gone over to see exactly what your job is and how you do
That's
it.
true,
And it's
yes.
very important to our community.
We'll pick a day when I have some interesting characters, because some days
Okay,
are
well, there's some
more
interesting characters
than
around
others.
here. Like Bob, our floor manager over there, interesting characters. Okay, actually, we've got to go to Al Angelo, I think. We're going to a remote, and it's out in the rec room, and the kids are having lunch, and there's some great, wonderful entertainment. So please stay tuned, and we'll join you in a little bit. Thank you.
Okay, we're here live from our Willow Grove campus on Cinekyd Day, and we just had one of the best magic and performing acts at Cinekyd. We're going to try to get an interview with them right now. Hi, how long have you been doing this kind of stuff?
I've been juggling for 7 years, and 3 of them I've been juggling professionally. Well, kind of semi-professionally. I really have a day job, and this is what I do for fun on weekends.
Do you enjoy, what's your favorite part, like juggling or spinning
I
those
love juggling.
plates?
I love juggling because it allows me to do the stuff that I used to watch when I was a kid on TV. They used to have TV shows that had circus acts on it, And I used to like to watch the jugglers, and I had the opportunity to learn how to juggle, and now it's my part-time job.
Do you feel Cinekyd is good for the kids, so when they get older, they can have a good job in the communication field?
Well, it appears to me that I've never seen such a well-mannered bunch of kids in my life. I do a lot of kids' parties, and this is one I'll remember because they're so well-mannered.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We're going to get some interview with some of the Cinekids to see how they enjoyed the performance. Okay, Gary, did you enjoy Al Angelo's performance?
I sure did. It was really great.
What were some of the highlights of this?
I like all the juggling he did and stuff. It was really great.
Okay, thank you. Dan, did you like Al Angelo and his performance?
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Were you the one that was spinning the plates?
Nah.
Okay. Let's go find John Briley. He was spinning plates. It's really good, too. Let's go find him. It's right there.
Similar to this before. That's just about everybody, huh? Okay, I'll do something else. I wonder if I can...
John, I heard you were spinning plates.
That's right.
Is it hard or is it easy to spin plates?
Well, at first it's kind of hard, but once you get the hang of it, it's really in the wrist movements, you know? Basically, after you get the hang of it, it's really pretty easy.
What else did you like about spinning plates? Did you like anything about Al Angelo's performance?
Yeah, I liked all of it, but I'd just like to talk about spinning plates a little. When I was spinning them, I was thinking, you know, wouldn't that be fun if there's food on the plates while I was spinning them? Because it would spray everywhere.
Okay, thank you. Eric, were you taking pictures of Al Angelo while he was doing his performance?
Some of them.
They look pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Let's go talk to Matt Myers. Matt Myers. As you can see, Al Angelo is spinning these little tiny orange balls in the air.
Off the arm. Thank you, sir. Now, how about some three-ball juggling? The difference between three-ball juggling and two-ball juggling is I get the two balls going like this, and then I inject that third ball into the pattern. When I do so, it becomes a three-ball pattern. That's it. Not one, not two, but three balls. Three balls. How about three object juggling then? How about two object juggling? That's a little part of the floor show. Thank you very much, my dear. Are you a ringer? Okay, here we go. One more time. Three object juggling. Just put it right on there. Thank you. You put it on backwards. Okay. All right, I think I recovered here. From the foot to the head. This is the big one.
Look out,
Thank you. I noticed not everyone applauded. So
Hey,
maybe
we're here with Matt Myers. Matt, what did you think about Al Angelo's performance?
I feel that he's a very entertaining performer, and I'm really enjoying his act he's putting on for us.
I usually get this on
Any highlights of his performance that you really liked and that you might take up in your spare time?
I really felt that two-ball juggling, where it went up the arms and down, I really felt that was interesting, and I'd like to pursue a career in such a field.
Yeah, that was, I kind of like magic, wasn't it?
Thank you.
a little magic, if I may. As soon as I
Okay.
have a volunteer from the audience, I wonder if I can have a volunteer.
Go back.
From the audience. How about that young lady right there? Hi. Your name is? Brooke. I'm Al. Glad to meet you. Have we ever met before? Well, if we've never met before, how do you know it's me, Brooke? Okay, you take my word for it. What I've got here is a deck of cards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the cards. Then I'm going to fan through the cards. As I fan through the cards, tell me when to stop, bro. Right there. Take the top card. Show it to everyone here but me. Did everyone here see Brooke's card? Yeah. There it is. Brooke, I'd like you to get that card and place it right on the top, right there. Now I have no idea what your card is, stick it in the middle of the deck. A lot of people are laughing. They think they caught me cheating a bit. So there's no misunderstanding. I'm going to get these cards and one by one, place them into the hat. So even though I knew ahead of Brooks' card was the 5 of spade, once they're all into the hat, I have no way of finding Brooks' card. You remember what your card was, bro? You know, you're doing a marvelous job up here. Thank you very much. What I've got here, recently it was the beginning of fishing season. I got a little fishing rod. I'm going to do some fishing in this hat and see if I can find Brooks' card. You do remember your card, don't you? Because I think I've got something here. I think I've got a bite. Yeah, we do. We do have a bite. What is this card? Is it the, is your card the 8 of clubs? Yes. I'll be darned. How'd you do it? Thank you very much. Hold it, bro. Take a bow. Okay. You know, when most people think of juggling, they think of 3-ball juggling. So I'm going to perform a little 3-ball juggling here to show you what I can do with it. I'll start with the fancy beginning. There it is. Fancy beginning. All right, now this is forward juggling. Of course, there's backward juggling. Then there's dyslexic juggling. I've got underhanded juggling. Upside down juggling. I've got upside down and backwards juggling. Don't mind that, they're just passing to a stage. I've got inside out juggling.
Okay, we're here with Brooke Rogers. Brooke, how did you do that amazing trick up there? I thought that was amazing.
Well, I don't know, but it was a really cool trick, and I liked it a lot.
Did you see how he did it? Did you get any little secrets like in that hat?
No, but if I did, I'd let you know.
Because I'm sure everybody out here liked to know. Because it was tricky, wasn't it? It was a tricky trick. That's what it was. Let's go talk to Did you like that card trick Al Angelo just did?
It was okay.
Do you have any idea how he did it?
Yes.
Tell us.
Magician's not supposed to tell how he did it.
Okay, fine. Jeff, you were watching his card trick, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
What did you think of Al Angelo's card trick?
Simply amazing. I think it's the best I've ever seen in my entire life. You know, it's just amazing.
Do you have any secrets how he did it? Do you know?
Nah, couldn't tell you.
Okay, thank you.
Everyone laughed at that but me. I guess I'm showing my age. Okay, we got the short one in my left hand.
You got a shot of hand.
The medium one next to that. And the long one next to that. I'm going to get the ends.
Introduce the clip of Whiplash.
As I make them all even, the middles are still different.
Up next, a short clip from the movie Whiplash.
We started with 3 pieces of rope with different lengths.
What'll it be, mister?
Whiskey for me and a sarsaparilla for the kid.
The kid? You never drank whiskey before. How come you get a whiskey and I get a sarsaparilla? If Pa was here, you wouldn't be ordering a whiskey?
If you don't shut up, you'll be outside. Right here? Now what do we do?
Can't do anything. Still, Denver guy should be run out of town. What's wrong? Excuse me, I have to talk to the sheriff. I'll go with you.
Why, you low-down murdering coyote! You killed Dan McCarty in cold blood!
Speaking to me?
You know I'm speaking to you! Murdering coyote. Get up! You don't deserve to live. I should kill you right now! Get up! Murderer! Murderer! Murderer!
I'm gonna teach her a lesson.
Leave her alone.
No! No one's gonna hoorah me.
Yep.
Don't you dare move a muscle. I want you and them out of my town. And don't you ever come back.
John.
The zoo animals have arrived, and for the next hour you will see them live on Cinekyd. Joe Heffel, local politician. But next, Cinekyd Facts. The zoo animals came from the Philadelphia Zoo all the way to Cinekyd, to our Willow Grove campus, live, and we will see them. But first, we're going to have an exclusive interview with Al Angelo.
Hi.
That was an amazing performance.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure all the Cinekyds thought that was really good.
Well, it was a great audience and really made me feel good. And there's nothing like applause. And it's the first time I ever got a standing ovation. I think it was a bit exaggerated, but I really appreciate it.
Did you enjoy performing for the Cinekyds?
Yes, I did. It was a great time. And I hope you invite me back next year.
Probably will.
Good.
Okay, up next we're going to have a Cinekyd Facts video for you to watch. But don't forget the zoo animals are coming up, and they're really exciting, okay? They're live here at our Willow Grove campus. And Joe Hefford, local politician.
I'm voting for him.
What did you think of Al Angelo's performance?
It's great. I'm glad we can have magicians come here and jugglers.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it, yeah. Good entertainment. Thank you. Thumbs up.
It's Cinekyd Day 1992. Up next, more live entertainment from our campus on Turwood Road.
Sponge Toss, one of the more wetting experiences of Cinekyd Day 1994, almost as wet as what the Water Gun Mystery Tour was like. We're going to talk to Anthony Senna over here. Have you thrown a sponge at these people yet?
Yeah.
Did you hit them? You didn't hit him.
No, I almost got his chest, but no.
Do you like this activity? It's fun?
Yeah.
Really? Hey, Janine. Come here. Is this a fun activity for Cinekyd Day?
Yeah.
Is it? Did you throw the sponge at anybody yet?
Yeah.
No? Are you going?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Evan.
What?
What's this like for you? Are you having fun up here?
I am having lots of fun. I've only been hit twice because the blue team is like no aim whatsoever.
Can you see me? Is that really blindfolded?
I can't see it.
It looks like fun. Are you really wet down there?
I'm a little wet, but they haven't hit me much yet, so I'm fine.
Okay, we have to get out of the way. We're gonna get wet. Chris. Jeff, are you throwing sponges at these people here?
I threw one. I didn't really hit him.
Who'd you throw at?
I threw at JP.
Should have hit him.
Yeah, I'll hit him. I'll get him.
John Briley. John Briley.
Yes.
You throwing sponges yet?
Yeah, I nailed him.
Go for it. You missed.
No, it did.
How you doing, Brian? You hit anybody yet?
Yep, I hit.
Mike, you having fun with this activity?
Am I the only one left on this team?
You're the only
Think
one.
so.
Mike's the only one left on the blue team.
Let's see how he does. Oh! Justin Courts, have you thrown a sponge at him yet?
What?
Hey, Evan, do you want a towel?
Hey! Let's give them a round of applause, guys.
Looks like fun out here.
All right, guys. Okay, guys. Who did that? Jump ball. We're doing the tug. We're doing the tug of war.
Listen up.
Careful the camera!
All the Tyro Blue team members over here.
Go, word!
Those Tyro kids, I remember those Tyro kids. Don't touch me. I nailed you. Let's have some cheering. Come on, wait. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go! Oh, cheer! Go, Blue! One more time. One more time. Here we go. Okay, here we go. No. Hold on. We need, you need Brian over here. That'll even it out. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Dan.
Fred disqualified. It's tied up 1-1. Knock it off. Don't pull that rope. Stop. Okay. Tyro members, move out. Track Tyro. Track members. Track members only. Track members only.
All right, Tyro Stooges, team, here we go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Ready?
Okay, we're back. This is the fourth hour of the 1994 Cinekyd Day Telethon. I'm Bob Clark, and for the past couple hours, the program has been hosted by just about everybody at Cinekyd, actually. Here in the studio, two of our staff members, Mr. Tom McGill and Mr. John Peterson, and out in the field, during the second hour, we heard and saw from our young woman in the street, Ms. Emily Kelly, who went from producing the first hour to doing the play-by-play during the second, and then, of course, during the lunch break, what we had was a sample, almost, an audition tape for the cable food network. Brandon Getz providing you with a culinary masterpiece followed by some exciting highlights from the recreation area next door. You've seen probably some of the neatest stuff coming up this hour. We'll be visited by Montgomery County Commissioner and local resident, Mr. Joe Huffle. Once again, back one of the most popular parts of last year's 1993 Cinekyd Day program, talked about months afterward, was the visit from our friends at the Philadelphia Zoo. Absolutely one of the highlights for the folks here, and did more to help our cable ratings than anything else. Continuing with 1994 rock concert masterpieces and movie clips from the fantastic array of Cinekyd films. It was also nice that there's that crawl that comes up every so often. You see all of the presentations that the kids have done over the years. We call this our silver anniversary in the sense that the program that began Cinekyd actually started back in 1969, and this is 25 years for many of us of film and kids, with us as floor manager in the studio and as a Vanna White kind of model for some of the premiums that we're giving away. Mr. Bob Cole, who is the parent of one of our Cinekids, but holds the distinction of being one of the first youngsters in the very first summer program. He was 12, 13 at the time. I was 10, so it was, it's interesting. We've come a long way together. Outside, just before we went to this great graphic slate, one of the high points that sort of set us apart. We almost look as good as a Comcast commercial. That's how good this show is. Are the kids engaged in the, I don't really know what you would call it. It's supposed to be the sponge toss, but it has turned into a variety of game competitions out on the blacktop. And you see the kids wearing these T-shirts, blue and what's supposed to be a hot red. And the idea of the blue and the red goes back many, many years in radio history to the blue and red radio networks. And everything we do at Cinekyd supposedly has a purpose. There you see one of our seniors. He's the guy with the bullhorn. That's Chris Frawley. And there are some of the other student leaders organizing things in that get-it-together kind of atmosphere that has set this program apart since the very inception. And those are some of our Cinekyd students. Many others are with us in the studio. We have Matt Gennardi and Brandon, I do television commercials, Getz here with us. And over in the other studio, we have even more students who are operating the cameras and handling the control room over there. This is a big production. Right now, so we stay on schedule, this is a sample of, I have to put my glasses on only so I can read, the 1994 brand new Trek rock video. It's our kids, it's MTV music, and it's the sounds of Living on the Edge. Let's watch.
There's something wrong with the world today. I don't know what it is. Something's wrong with our eyes. We're seeing things in a different way, and God knows it ain't his. It sure ain't no surprise.
Okay, we're back out here in front of the Frisbee toss this time. We're here with Becky Clark and Randy Leszewski. Becky, what is your favorite part of Cinekyd Day?
I think my favorite part is being with all the kids and seeing everybody and having a good time. Good time. That's my favorite part.
What's your favorite? Randy, what is your favorite part of Cinekyd Day?
Oh, I don't really have a favorite part, but it's because it's everything. It's really exciting. But it's like everything's like with all the games that the kids are doing, and the Cineteens are really doing a fine job this year.
I don't want to get wet this time. I hear you two are doing the dance tonight, aren't you? Are you in charge of that?
We're hosting it. Most of the Cineteens, like Evan McNamara, who's behind you with a bucket, and Chris Frawley, Keith Dunkerley, Emily Kelly and Rosemary Kelly, Matt Myers and Brian Donnelly,
And us.
Yeah, we open and we introduce the DJs and we close out the dance.
We're closing out.
Okay. And what? Actually, I'm gonna ask Evan a question if you don't mind. Evan, what is your favorite part of Cinekyd Day? You don't like getting people wet, do you?
I enjoy that very much.
But you're not gonna do that. So what is your favorite part?
Well, I got soaked just a few minutes ago in the sponge toss. That was the most fun thing I think I've done so far. But I think it was Chris Frawley, but I wasn't too sure because I was blindfolded. I'm pretty sure it was Chris though. I've got an itching feeling about this.
Are you going to be a DJ at tonight's dance?
No, I won't be DJing, but we have a game show coming up, and I'll be the host of that.
Really? Are you going to be in costume? What's your favorite character for the dance tonight?
I'll be wearing my tuxedo, actually.
Your tuxedo?
Yep.
Wow, that's interesting. What are you guys going to be dressed up as for the dance tonight?
That's top secret information, but you'll find out tonight.
Are you coming as a pair, or are you two separate characters?
Two separate characters.
But we'll be a
yeah.
pair. Because we'll be up there together, DJing.
Yes.
But we're not joined at the hip or anything. He's allowed to walk away.
What did you do this morning? What was your activities this morning?
I helped out with the kids and got to see all the activities that were going on. They look like they're having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun watching them. So it's a great day.
Is that what you were doing this morning too?
Well, yeah, I was helping out with the kids, and this year we're using the B Arts control room. So I was helping out over there and getting the camera set up for the lip sync contest and all that. So pretty much running around all day.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Let's take a walk on down here to where right now they're having the Frisbee toss, or it just ended. Let's get PJ, come on over here. What were you just doing down there?
Trying to get the Frisbee into the tire.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
Did you make it at all?
No.
Really? Did you liked it?
Yeah.
What about you? Did you throw the Frisbee in there?
Yes.
Did you have fun?
Very. Very. Can I go next? Can I say something?
Sure, go ahead.
The people should have saw this magician. He did all these weird tricks, and I want to say something to my cousin Michael, my Aunt Pat, and my Uncle Joe.
And that magician, he was on just a couple minutes ago if you saw him, and he was really good. Janine, are you having fun today?
Yeah.
What have you been doing this morning?
Nothing.
Nothing. What games did you play?
Tug of war. Blue really stinks.
Did you win the tug of war?
Yeah.
That's good.
I could have had the water guns.
Really? Let's go back over here where it looks like another activity is just getting underway. Okay. Matt, come on over and tell us, what were you doing? What are you guys doing right now?
We're having a water balloon fight, and we get to throw water balloons at our friends.
Should we get out of the way? Are we going to get wet?
I guess so.
Are you ready to get somebody really soaking, drenching, dripping wet?
Yeah.
Have fun. Ashley, have you been having fun this afternoon, this morning?
Yes.
What have you been doing?
Well, we watched The Magician, and we threw sponges at Evan and John Paul, and we're doing a balloon toss, and we had tug of war, And, oh yeah, we made videos of water guns, like a cliffhanger.
That was fun. Did you get really wet?
Yeah.
That was fun. I got wet too. Thank you. Let's move on down here and talk to some other people who look like they're getting ready to start hitting each other with water balloons.
Okay, ready? No, here we go.
Let's just watch this.
This is what's going to happen. Listen up. When it pops, you have to stand back. And then we're just going to eliminate, we're just going to go down until the last people. Ready? Throw caution to your partner. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on to it, hold on to it. Hold on to it. Hold the clock.
Hey, John Paul, have you thrown any of these water balloons yet?
No, I haven't. The camera's. No, I haven't thrown any, but I have gotten hit by sponges.
Was that fun?
What a time. I cannot think of another time in my life where I had so much fun.
Have you ever been more wet?
Yes, when I was in a pool, but other than that, no.
That's understandable.
Uh-huh.
Right now, they're throwing water balloons across, back and forth to each other, trying to catch them so they don't fall on the ground and burst. And every time that they catch it, they step back further and further. If you ask me, this looks like a lot of fun, but I don't want to get wet.
Joe, you guys, back up on the inside.
All right. Okay. Later this hour, we're going to see an interview with people from the Philadelphia Zoo. But right now, let's go back to the studio.
I'll tell you, if you think you've seen video contrast before, we go from that, to a real serious interview or a semi-serious interview. But they're having a wonderful time. And it's nice to see all those T-shirts out there because those are all members of this organization that are going all through this with the idea in mind to raise funds for Cinekyd. With us today, and this is great because this is our second year that he's been able to fit us into his schedule, is a gentleman who is no stranger, especially to our friends who are viewing us along the Abington and Jenkintown and Cheltenham area. Commissioner Huffle has been active in community service and politics for a number of years. He stands as one of those great examples of somebody who starts in his own community and then keeps taking on greater and greater challenges and meeting them successfully. And sometimes having to look squarely at an issue where it's not always popular to do the right thing. It's individuals like that that we like to bring into Cinekyd Day because, very frankly, it's interesting for our viewers, but it's most meaningful for our kids who get to see these tapes months later. Again, it's my pleasure to introduce our guest at this time, Montgomery County Commissioner and a good friend of our program, Commissioner Joe Huffle. Thanks an awful lot for being here. Let me ask you again, and we're so pleased that you're here. When did you, as a young person, decide that you wanted to get into the kind of work that you're doing? Was there a great awakening, or were you always motivated, as being an officer in student council or something like that?
My political awakening didn't occur until freshman year in college. In high school, I just was not very interested in politics or government. I read the sports page, not the front page of the paper, and suddenly in college I began to get interested in public affairs. The event that got my my attention was a voter registration rally in Boston, Massachusetts. I went to Boston University. And there was a large rally, a whole lot of college kids showed up. And the speakers that day, I remember it well, were Ed Muskie, who was then senator from Maine. He went on to run for president. George McGovern, then senator from South Dakota, who also went on to run for president in 1972. This, I believe, happened in 1971. And a young congressman named Don Riegel from Michigan, who's now the senior senator from Michigan, who I think is retiring this year. Time is moving on here. But in any event, that voter registration rally, for some reason, really piqued my interest in politics and government, and I began to volunteer for campaigns and get involved very directly after that.
Where do you draw, and I ask this not only of you, but I guess what I'm looking for is something that our boys and girls can hear. Where do you draw the personal strength when you know that you have to take the side of an issue that may not always be popular, but it's right? And none of us likes to hear the naysayers, but for you, especially because many of the issues you deal with as a county commissioner, it's almost a no-win situation sometimes.
Well, you have to have some self-confidence and a thick skin. You have to be willing to put up with some criticism. But if you know you're right, it's not so hard to stick by your guns. Now, a lot of times it requires homework and research so that you really have the facts that you need to make a decision. But part of political leadership is being willing to take a stand and try to convince people why you are doing those things. I learned that as a state legislator when I had to vote on issues every day. And the best way to deal with a controversial issue is once you've made up your mind to cast your vote according to your beliefs and then go home and tell the voters why you voted the way you did. Don't wait for somebody who may want to distort your record to communicate that fact. The best thing is to go home and talk about it and try to persuade people that you cast the right vote. And if you look at it that way, it's very challenging and a lot of fun and very rewarding. And in fact, the tough issues are more fun to deal with than the easy issues.
You're very comfortable with people. In fact, when two of the mothers who are new to the program heard that you were going to be joining us, and it would be at the time when they were here helping out, they indicated that you were one of the most popular figures in your area. Oh, that you're apparently known that when you visit places and so forth, it's very apparent that you're very much at ease in meeting people and greeting people. Has it always been that way for you? I think some of our young people are a little put off by having to greet new folks.
No, it has not always been that way. I'm basically shy. A lot of people won't believe that.
I can't believe it.
And when I was younger, did not have a lot of confidence. I see that in my children now. They are growing up with the same sort of self-doubts that I had. I guess all teenagers do. It's just natural. And I can't tell you why I decided to get into a profession that requires you to be an extrovert, at least if you're going to be successful. And I like to get away from it. I like to have quiet time with my family. One of our favorite activities is to rent a couple videos and get a pizza and just stay home and do that. So I guess I need time away from the public spotlight, but I do enjoy the challenges of dealing with people's problems.
How about the actual part of campaigning? Going out to garner votes. There's one part that would be the leader, the public servant, and then of course in this country, and thank God for America, you have to almost plan every couple of years to stand tall to be reevaluated. Do you enjoy the campaigning part of it?
Very much, I do. It has its down moments, and in many respects you're selling yourself like a box of detergent or something, and you have to promote your ideas and sell yourself, and often political campaigns require very simplistic messages, and that can be frustrating sometimes. There's not always time to delve into the details of an issue. You have to be for something, against something, and you need a 20-second explanation of what your position is, and that's hard to do. And yet, if you look at it like like the challenge that it is. It's very stimulating, and there's nothing quite like a political campaign. I think everybody interested in government ought to run for office at some point in their lives.
What
Whether
does
it's
it bring out
township
of you as a
commissioner or
person,
whatever.
though?
Well, it challenges you. I mean, you really you have to figure out what it is you stand for and then what you want to say. You can't have 47 positions in a campaign. You have to come up with 4 or 5 things that you really think are critical. Develop your thoughts, boil them down so they're easily understood and easily communicated, and then have the discipline to go out, particularly in a local election, night after night, knocking on doors. You need to stick with it through the whole campaign season. But it really, it brings out the best in people and sometimes the worst in people to be under that pressure. But again, if you're stimulated by government, maybe you don't want to run the first time you decide to get involved, but volunteer for a campaign and see what it's like and help another candidate. It's really a very challenging and exciting way to make a contribution.
And to also measure yourself, apparently.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fantastic. All right, I'm getting the word. Okay. I want to thank Commissioner Joe Huffle, and it's really interesting because, I'm hoping that this becomes an annual thing. There's some folks who serve in local government and county government who are great examples, and I think Joe Huffle is one of them, who has served locally at the state level, now as a commissioner, but as somebody who also is a great example as a father, as somebody who put his education to good use, and somebody who walks his talk. And we're really thrilled that you're with us today.
Thank
you. It's my pleasure. We now are going to share with you one of the sharpest videos. If Action Video won a Telly Award, here's something that the kids just recently produced that we think is also going to be an award winner. Let's watch.
Don't spend a boring summer at home. Why not take a trip? Maybe somewhere far away. How about outer space? If you're between the ages of 10 and 18, you could qualify for an exciting summer at Cinekyd, being a part of an adventure which takes you into another galaxy. Are you that special kind of boy or girl who has an interest in operating professional TV cameras or learning video editing with real broadcast VCRs? Or even maybe creating dynamic video animation with the same computer software as used in Babylon 5 and Sequest? Or how about directing or producing your own documentary show, just like 60 Minutes? Maybe you could act in a Hollywood-like science fiction movie, or learn how to take still pictures, just like a photojournalist. But the best part about Cinekyd is, you don't need any experience.
Hi, I'm Brandon. Behind me is Cinekyd's new Broadcast and Performing Arts Center. The kids are actually constructing their second full-color TV studio. This is where most of the special effects shooting will take place this summer, 1994.
Cinekyd's previous space adventure, Odyssey Through Time, premiered at the Canadian Film Festival in 1986. That video was loaded with high-tech effects, and Odyssey was Cinekyd's most visually spectacular feature, with a combination of clever miniatures and life-size spaceship models, along with professional editing techniques. The Cinekyd students worked for months to perfect its look.
Thank you, sir, but I couldn't have done it without my friend.
This summer will be even better. This new outer space adventure is titled I Am Called Proteus. An alien lands on Earth and has the power to transform into anyone and anything. Can it be stopped? Is its purpose to blow up the Earth? There's only one way you can find out.
Sign up today and discover a new, exciting way to spend your summer. Out of this world, making a movie.
It's awesome! June 27th to July 29th, Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 4 in the afternoon. All members will receive a free crew t-shirt. Stop by and tour the campus, meet the staff and the kids, and Gus, the video beagle. Just call 659-4696 to reserve your spot in this summer's video spacecraft fun and filmmaking course.
Come September, how many of your friends will be able to say they saved the world in only 5 weeks?
Hi, we're back out here in front of the Cinekyd Broadcast Arts Center. Today on the Cinekyd campus, you've seen fun and you've seen games. And another thing that's going to be happening tonight is the dedication of our new Broadcast Arts Center. For about the past year and a half, we've been renovating and painting and changing this building right back here, which is soon to be a production studio, and is with a new control room, and it is equipped to shoot, which you'll see tonight for a dedication ceremony. Broadcast arts is becoming a big part of Cinekyd now, with a radio studio and with the studio in the back and the control room and all that kind of stuff. Over here we have another part of this property back here. This is the outdoor stage, which you saw the lip sync contest back here today in the Water Gun Mystery Tour, which we're going to use as a stage to do. We can do live stage performances. Now we're going to take you to the making of Timberwolf 2.
Who will save him?
Cut.
Print it.
Timberwolf 2, video arcade of doom, scene 15, take 2.
Marker 0, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Can I ask you a question?
You guys ready? Yes, please.
And she says, Timberwolf 2, scene 15, take 1.
There was the Man of Steel.
If you're on this corner, it'll be great. I want you listening in.
There, is that in focus? Check.
Do your large flat area.
I've never seen
The villains had to be more scary. The hero had to be more daring, and even skateboarders had to challenge the video arcade of
Great, good. Okay. You all right, Sean? Okay, good.
But just how exactly does Timberwolf fly in just in time to save the day? Cinekyd uses two methods. The first was used in the original Timberwolf. It's called chroma keying. The actor is placed in front of a blue background. Then, a computer replaces the blue background with another video source. This test blue screen footage that you see here helped us to prepare for the exciting mid-air battle between Timberwolf and the Falcon. Perhaps Cinekyd's most effective use of chroma keying was in their science fiction classic, Odyssey Through Time. The second method was not used in the original. It is called the Steady Sam and is built by one of Cinekyd's members. Sam Ostroff and another Cinekyd, John Briley, took about a month to make this Steady Sam. The device works so well This is Bob Clark. He wrote and directed this summer's production. We talked to him about the differences between Timberwolf 2 and the original film. He wanted to try several things differently, many of which he spoke about with us.
A long shot of the whole comic book store.
Layout and go back to the switcher and render.
That's absolutely awesome. Timberwolf 2 coming soon to a television set near you. In just a second, we're going to provide you with another update on all that activity outside. And sooner than you can imagine, we're going to have a visit with our friends from the Philadelphia Zoo. And as you've been told continuously, we have a whole bunch of special premium offers for you if you're willing to call in and make a contribution. And if I can get my glasses on underneath this microphone and everything else, let me suggest that we have one Mighty Duck sweatshirt left for a contribution of $50, and we have a WPHL TV Channel 17 shirt for a donation of $25, and 2 Ribbit gift certificates, 2 entrees for $25. That's pretty decent. That's almost dollar for dollar. All this, if you're willing to make a tax-deductible contribution to Cinekyd by calling 659-4696. Remember, you don't even have to send a check or a money order or stick cash in an envelope. You can do it with plastic. If you have a Visa or MasterCard, give us a call. If the line is busy, please call again. In just a moment, we're going to take a look outside, and a moment after that, we're going to take a look into that wonderful world of the animal kingdom. All this and more, you're watching Cinekyd Day 1994. We now take you to the kids who are playing outside. Let's watch.
We're back outside where yet another activity is getting underway. This one is the relay races. As you can tell, it's just like the relay races you did in gym class, where they run around the cone and come back and tag the next person and then go up. Let's go talk to somebody who did this. John Paul, have you run your relay race yet?
Not yet. I'm waiting to run.
So who do you think's going to win this one?
Stuffed claw. I haven't seen yet. I think it's going to be the blue, because the red just don't have it. They haven't trained. That's the key.
Who do you think is winning overall today so far?
It's sad to say, but I think the red is.
I don't think
The
so.
day's not over yet, though. The day is not over.
That's right.
The blue.
Ready for action.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Are you gonna win?
I'm ready.
Is the blue team gonna win this relay?
Go blow them away. Blue team, they're going to win. Okay? They're going to win.
Sounds good.
Now hurry up, you
Taryn, have you run your relay race yet?
No, I haven't, but I'm waiting.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Are you gonna win?
Yeah.
Is the blue team gonna win?
Blue's gonna win.
Are you pumped? Are you ready to run your race?
Yes.
You gonna beat your person on the red team?
Yes.
Sounds good. Let's go talk to the red team. I know we've run again. Hey Dan. Hey Brian, are you running in this relay race?
No, I don't want to.
Okay. Are you having fun so far today?
Uh-huh.
You excited about this evening?
I'm not going to be here tonight.
You're not staying for the dance?
I have to go to a party.
Mike, do you think you guys are going to win this race?
Yeah. Definitely. We have more people. Yeah, because the idiot on the other team.
Guys, who do you think's winning overall today? Are you having fun today, Sean?
Yeah, I'm having so much fun, you know. It's great.
Did you run yet?
Yeah, I just went.
Did you win?
Yeah,
Of course. Kidding? Now let's go back to the studio for an interview with the zoo people.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We'll clean it up. Oh, hi. Welcome back. Thank you. You'll clean it up, Rich. Hi. How are you? Hi. You're beautiful. You are. Yes. With me, friends from the Philadelphia Zoo, this is Lisa, right?
Yes.
Lisa?
Leet.
Lisa? So having trouble reading your I didn't want to get too close. And Lisa, would you introduce us?
Yes, this is
this
Maya.
one.
Maya is a great horned owl. Okay, they get the name great horned owl from these feather tufts that you can see right up here. Makes them look a little bit larger, a little bit scarier, although it doesn't really seem necessary. She's quite large and intimidating enough when you get close.
She's very intimidating.
Yes, she
Look at
is.
those feet.
Yes, especially the feet. She's got some very strong, very sharp talons, is what those are called. Those are what she uses to grab her prey.
But she is really beautiful.
Yeah.
And
These are
how
beautiful
old is
birds.
Maya?
Maya is probably about 10 years old. These birds really can live a long time. They can live to be about 18.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
And what does what would be her natural habitat?
Her natural habitat would be woods area. They nest up in trees and hunt by nighttime in the woods. Hunt things like mice and rats, and her special favorite food is skunk, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they have no sense of smell, so it doesn't bother her to eat a skunk. She thinks it's just wonderful that all the skunks are left for the birds because...
Is she a typical size?
For a great horned owl, yes. And she's a female. The females are a little bit larger than the males. There are a lot of other owls that are a lot smaller than the screech owls. Only would come up to about here. Burrowing owls, same thing. So owls come in all shapes and sizes, really.
She's absolutely. This is, really something because the owls I've seen have never had that kind of plumage or the colors.
Yeah, she's got those colors.
She's very, very quiet, surprisingly.
Yes.
You talk about a piercing gaze, though. I mean, ye gods, looking into these two enormous gold eyes. She's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, they have some pretty amazing eyes. Their eyes, inside their head, each eye would be about the size of a golf ball. And that helps them when they're out hunting at night to use any available light and gather it into their eye. And they can see very well at night.
Are they nocturnal?
This type of owl is, yes. Not all owls are nocturnal, though.
Would that be why she'd be a little disconcerted because it's only midday?
Yeah, this normally is her sleeping time.
I see.
Yeah, so we woke her up to come out and bring
But
her
as I
light
was
today.
saying, she seems relatively calm and quiet
Yes.
in this rather bizarre environment. Is that
Yeah.
because she's used to
She's very
visiting?
used to this type of thing. She travels with me around to schools very often and does assemblies for hundreds of school kids. So she's used to noise and distractions.
Now, when her head goes down like that, what is she getting comfortable, or?
I'm not sure exactly. If they stand up real tall and try and look as big as they can, then you know they're trying to tell you stay back. But if she's got her head down, she probably is fairly comfortable. Yeah.
You
That's
are
a little warning noise there.
very, very beautiful. You are.
Yeah.
Okay, you're beautiful. Very nice. This
Okay.
is Maya, the great horned owl, and.
Ready for our next
Yes,
guest?
we
Okay,
certainly
Dan,
are,
I'm gonna have
yes.
Dan here bring the
Thank you, Dan.
box. This is what Maya travels in here.
Maya's going back into her little kit here.
Okay. Yeah, Dan,
This
why
is
don't
with
you
the
bring
zoo
out
are
the
always
next one?
the fun part of Cinekyd Day.
There we go.
No, he's doing fine, Mr. Abbott. I'm getting a lot of signals from off camera here to suggesting that we, follow and see if Mr. Clark makes a complete boob of himself. Very, very nice. Maya the horned owl. A test will be given. 8 years old, nocturnal. She sleeps by day and sleeps at night.
Okay, here comes Dan with our next guest here. I'll let Dan keep holding him. It's easier than switching over. This is Xavier, and it's hard to tell which end is which.
Yeah, I was going to say.
This is the front over here, I believe. He's an African hedgehog, and maybe...
And how old...
maybe you can hold him out more like that, and so our camera... Or maybe actually what you can do is put him down on the table. That might be the easiest way. Okay, there he is. So he doesn't look much like Sonic the Hedgehog, probably. A lot of our viewers are familiar with Sonic, yeah. He's not blue, for one thing. Right. What he's doing now, this is his defensive posture. So he's got a head, he's got arms and legs. They're all tucked inside, so he's curled himself up into a ball.
Yeah.
And normally these spikes would lay back.
There we go.
There's his face, okay. And when he gets nervous, he'll roll up, and the spines will stick out straight.
Oh, little tiny loser.
Turn around and show them your face now, and you have Dan turn around there. Okay. Let's see. Okay, now what you see him doing, he's doing a little hiccup there.
Oh.
Let's see if we can, there he goes. That's a reflex action, so that when something touches him, he does that little jump, and if the spines will be driven even further into the finger or the nose, whatever is investigating him. So,
nice, yes.
Yeah, it works really well to protect him.
How old would this, is this a fella?
Yeah, no, this is a female, actually, although they look very much alike. And it's full grown, so this is as large as she would get.
How old is she?
She's about 2 years old.
Oh.
Yeah. This is the African kind.
And she is a native of Africa.
Yes.
And what kind of an environment, for the most part? I'm getting myself...
They would live sort of in wooded areas, and they crawl under things. They don't actually dig burrows. They tend to burrow under like leaves or bushes, things like that, where they look for worms and termites and grubs.
And okay, that's what she eats.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got some sharp little teeth in there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now, it's funny that she became relaxed rather quickly. Again, in what is a rather unusual environment.
Yeah, so as long as someone's not touching her, she's usually pretty comfortable.
They just don't like to be touched?
Well, this one doesn't. We have another one at the zoo that doesn't seem to mind at all. He's very friendly.
Really?
We can't get him to roll up into a ball for anything. So this one's actually a little more educational because she'll show you what it's like when she rolls up into a ball. And I don't know how nervous they really get because they are so well protected. So she knows that she can defend herself if necessary.
And how old, do they, how long do they
I'm not sure what their lifespan is. I would guess it would be about 7 or 8 years, not tremendously long. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
A sweet little face, though.
Yes, very cute face.
Tiny little and back into and actually when she moved, it was almost like a dust ball.
Yes. Yeah, it's been compared to a Sherman tank, also kind of like very deliberate turning like that. Okay, let's get out this guy now. I think many of your viewers will recognize this animal. I hear that you're a fan of this type of animal. This is a ferret.
Hi.
Okay, this is Frodo.
Hi, Frodo.
Turn your face.
Hi. Hi. Hi, pretty.
He really wants to get down on the table and explore.
Pretty. Hi. Hi.
Okay, these guys are built to hunt animals in tunnels. That's why they're so long and skinny.
Hi.
They're sort of a perfect tunnel predator.
Yes.
Okay, mister. And you can see on his face there.
Yeah, look at his
Okay.
markings.
Yeah, he's got the mask. Okay. And he's got a nice set of whiskers there, too, and that's going to help him when he's moving around in the tunnels. They tell him if the tunnel's going to be too narrow for him, because his face is real narrow, but back here he gets a little wider. So with those whiskers, it helps to tell him that he's going to be able to fit.
What does he eat?
In Europe, this is a European domestic ferret, and they eat a lot of rabbits there. In America, we have a ferret called the black-footed ferret. It looks very similar to this, and they eat prairie dogs almost exclusively, although they are very near extinct at this time.
Now, what would he use his feet for? See how unusual, how long those...
How long the feet are?
Yeah. Is that just...
Yeah, just a little shortness.
Okay.
Yeah, and his legs are very short, and he does have some claws on there that helps him just to move himself along inside the tunnels.
Now, how about the ears?
Yeah, very short ears also. So you wouldn't want long ears, they might get in the way. So.
And how old?
Frodo, I'm not sure. Does it say on his tag? He's probably about 3 or 4 years old. He is a full-grown male. He's 1. Oh,
really?
All right. He's been at the zoo longer than I have still. Yeah.
Hi.
So he's a pretty big ferret, too. Most ferrets don't get this large.
It's the biggest I've seen.
Yeah.
But and also his coat is nice and shiny.
Yes, it is. Okay. And a lot of people don't realize that ferrets are actually in the same family, it's called the mustelid family, as the skunk. So if you're feeling brave, you can give them a little sniff there. What do you think of that?
I don't, this is sort of musky, would you say?
Yeah. It's
not
a strong
offensive.
odor. It's not bad, no, but it's got a strong odor.
Woodsy kind of an animal, but
so
they're certainly not offensive.
Yeah, not quite like a skunk, but they are a cousin to the skunk. Okay, ready for our star of our show? Okay, mister, go back in there.
Frodo.
Frodo ferret. Okay, I think we'll leave her down there. Maybe we can pull her over here. I'm going to ask Dan to help me get her out. You may. Okay, if Dan can get the tail end there. Okay, this is Roxanne. Maybe
Roxanne,
first
you
you can
got the face to yourself. I'll just operate from over here.
Yeah, she's a red-tailed boa constrictor.
She's low. Right here.
Okay, what I think we're going to do is go ahead and put her around my waist. That's the most comfortable for her.
Oh, okay.
And then she can sort of pretend I'm a great big tree.
Okay.
And she's happy, and it's comfortable for me. And you wouldn't ever want to put a snake around your neck, because the name constrictor means that they're able to squeeze very tightly.
And it doesn't bother you that it's around your waist?
Well, around my waist, she's just going to squeeze tight enough to hold herself up, to support herself. And up here, she would be doing the same thing, but she just might squeeze tight enough that I would have trouble breathing, and I don't want that to happen. So we'll keep her down here. See if you can show everybody
You're
your
very, very
face.
comfortable in a situation that the average person might find a little bit disheartening. Are you by nature somebody who enjoys animals, or?
Yeah, I've always really loved animals.
I didn't snakes.
Well, I didn't always. I did have a fear of snakes when I first started to work with them, but I think the more you work with them, you just get more and more comfortable and realize that really of all the animals we have, the snakes are the least capable of really hurting you.
Really?
Yeah. And a lot of people don't like them because they just look different. They're not fuzzy. They don't have any arms and legs. They look like they might be slimy. So it puts off a lot of people. But, when you get to know them, they're really very fascinating animals, I think.
And how old is, and this is a she?
Yes, this is a she. She's about 4 or 5 years old. She was a donation from somebody who bought her as a little tiny baby and didn't realize how large she was going to get. And once she got this big, they
There are actually people who keep these as pets.
Oh, yes.
And we have a graduate of our program who, ever since he was a boy, has always had one of these snakes, which is a tribute to something, I guess. And what does this young lady eat?
She eats rats. Those are her favorite. She gets 1 rat every week. She only needs to eat once a week, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds like a CEO.
Yeah, snakes really are pretty easy to care for. You feed her once a week, and then she's pretty much happy for the next week. She would eat more if we offered her more. Snakes will basically grow larger and larger depending on the food supply. And she's already large enough.
Yeah, she's also not, you know, she's active, but she doesn't seem to be upset. Is that true? Or?
Yeah. She can't hear, for one thing, so the noise certainly doesn't bother her. Their eyes aren't that really powerful either. She can see movement, but she can't see that there's people out there and cameras. And
do you think she can recognize the two of you?
No.
I see.
No, I don't think snakes know one person from another.
I see.
I think they can become used to being handled.
I see.
And they may be more comfortable with their owner just because their owner handles them in a way that they're used to. But I don't believe that they know one person from another. I think right now she thinks that I'm a tree.
You're a tree.
So as far as she's concerned, she's hanging out in the jungle.
As long as she doesn't think I'm a rat.
Yeah, well, that's what she always hopes, She is investigating her environment with her tongue there. You can see
Okay, is that what they're doing with
yes.
their tongue?
She's
that to me is the most disconcerting part of a snake. I think the skin is beautiful, the movement, the undulating movement I can handle, but it's that business with the...
Yeah, sometimes people think that's a stinger, but you know, you can see I'll put my hand in front of it and it doesn't hurt, or it just tickles a little bit. And what she's doing is just, she's tasting the air, the same way that we smell.
Really?
Okay, they don't smell the way we do. They put their tongue and gather chemicals, bring them back inside, and then that's how...
But that is her nose. She does have a...
Yeah, she can breathe through there.
I was just looking at your nose. It was...
Yes.
Don't take it personally.
Yeah, when they eat a big rat, that takes up their whole mouth and throat area, so they need to be able to breathe through their nose, or they wouldn't be able to breathe until they swallowed that rat.
Oh.
So you can breathe through there.
Tough day, huh?
Yeah.
Well, she is... very frankly, the skin is really, really...
Yes, it is. You're welcome to touch it if you
No,
want.
that's okay. I can take your word for it.
Okay.
What makes this amusing for everybody is the fact that much as I love animals and children, I make a very, very wide distance between myself and most reptiles.
Yeah, it's very common. I find that when I go to...
worked with them for so many years.
I find that when I go to schools, the children like the snakes and the teachers don't. So something happens in between. I'm not sure when it happens or why. But
when you graduate from teaching in college, that's what... well, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we set. I'll tell you, this has been beautiful. The fart was beautiful. The owl is absolutely one of the most stunning things I've seen. And the little fuzzball was adorable. The snake is quieter than what we've seen, and I want to thank Lisa and Dan for being brave enough to allow this snake to visit with us, and thank you so much. As I said, this is apparently the big part of the cable show is when you come with the animals, and it's awfully nice of you to share part of your Saturday.
Oh, well, you're very welcome. We've enjoyed it.
It's really great. We're now going to share with you the best part of Cinekyd, and that's what the kids do. Here's a Tyro rock concert.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange.
You're watching Cinekyd Day on the Comcast Cable Network. Stay tuned for more exciting events.
To Cinekyd Day 1994. The fun we're having now. Lots of fun. We had the zoo here, did a little show, left little things on the rug, which we won't talk about, but we had a good time, and it was good TV, and we hope that you folks at home are watching and having a good time. I'd like to tell you what we have coming up this hour, if I may, in a second. Let me tell you what we're doing. We have so much entertainment coming up, and there it is. We have an interview with Mr. Bob Angelo. Now, Bob is a friend of Cinekyd. He goes back with Cinekyd to the probably late to mid-'80s, I would say. And Bob works at NFL Films, and he's going to be here today. And he spent a couple of years on the Dallas Cowboys sideline photographing the Super Bowl, and has some really good stories he's going to be sharing with us. We have some soap opera Mad Libs, which are almost like improvs, which we're going to be cutting away to our new Broadcast Arts Center, which will be taking place in maybe about 5 or 10 minutes. We have some bloopers, some Cinekyd productions, behind-the-scenes footage that you would never normally see because they're bloopers, and we, of course, assemble them on one reel and like to show them to people. We have some more rock concerts coming up, which the kids have done, the new 1994 batch, and more clips from our summer productions coming up later this hour. Now, let me tell you just a little bit of a certain someone who will be here a little bit later on. But first, let me, I'd like to thank Cheltenham Bank. It's okay. It's all right. That's all right. We're good here. We're good here. I gotta get to the groove here. This hour is sponsored by Cheltenham Bank in Rockledge, and we would like to thank them for their generous contribution. Cheltenham Bank. Thank you. Now, I got to tell you who's going to be here later on today. This is beautiful. We have an interview with one of the most prestigious women of our of anyone's generation, maybe, is the easy thing to say. She is Suzanne Muldowney, and she is known as the underdog lady, or she totally read me last year, just underdog. But she's going to be with us from 4 to 5. She's going to be talking to the kids. She's going to be doing some dancing. We're going to have a very, very up-close and personal interview with her from 4 to 5. Trust me, you will not want to miss this. If you're going to be leaving home, set the VCR. This is going to be something worthwhile. Now, throughout the day, our kids are producing a live TV show. This is a fundraiser. And what we're doing is we're trying to raise money for our campus and our new Broadcast Arts Center. At 6 o'clock this evening, during dinner time, we hope you and your family will kind of gather around the TV set. We have a dedication of our new Broadcast Arts Center, and that should be very good. It should be a lot of fun. What's going to happen is we're going to have a lot of, it's going to be a big event, the dedication of our new TV studio, and that's the studio which Cinekyd is planning on taking national and going. And there it is, and there's an actual live remote. There's Mr. John Browley. He is in the Broadcast Arts Center. Is he getting yelled at? What's he doing there? We'll be cutting back to John later in the hour, but we actually have 2 control rooms up and running, and we're cutting between 2 buildings, which is, we've never done that before. And actually, we'll probably do it again. It's going very well. So 6 o'clock, we have that dedication. We have a lot of fun. We're raising money. Feel free to give us a call, 659-4696. The number will appear on your screen throughout the day. Feel free to call and make a pledge. If you're really not in the mood to donate a check or some cash, we do accept Visa and MasterCard, and we would really appreciate it. And we have some prizes that we're able to give you away, to give to you, that we will touch base on a little bit later in the hour. So stay tuned. We have a lot of fun. We're going to take a look at a clip now that was from 1987. This was one of the summer features. This was a Western, and this was called Sundown. And from there, it's live over to the Broadcast Arts Center for the Mad Libs, and we'll be right back.
You sure I can't get you anything to eat?
No.
I promised Polly I'd fix you something.
Why don't you get out of here?
With pleasure.
Going back to the Rogers claim. Did you hear me? It was an accident, Pa. It wasn't my fault. Nothing ever is. Wish I could trade places with you, Pa. Just sit in that chair, hour after hour, day after day. And then you send me out to do your dirty work.
God willing, I'd get up out of this chair and I'd do it myself. I'd show you a thing or two.
Sure you would, Pa.
Listen here, you silly young whelp. Long before you were born, I built this place. I built this place with my own 2 hands. I cleared the land, and I fought the Indians, and I held onto it for dear life. What the hell have you ever done?
I've done my best, Pa.
Well, that ain't good enough. They're homesteaders, dirt farmers. We got them outmanned, and we got them outgunned, and you still can't bring me their claim.
Because I'm going to kill him. Look at me! Look at me! I want you to see me. I want you to hear me say it. Because I'm going to go out there and I'm going to kill every one of them. For you, Pa. And then, when they're lying there stone dead, I'm going to burn their place to the ground. For you, Pa, I'm going to kill every last one of them. For you. What? Her sister. She's still inside. So's your brother. Hold. Rangers. Hold your fire. It's me, Seth O'Neill. Now come out of there with your hands up. Cal, you come out of there. Sign over that claim. I'll let everybody go. Bring him over. Cal, you got your little brother. Shelby, ain't it? Now you come on out of there. Nobody will get hurt. Go back down. When he does, I'll kill him.
Hi, I'm John. Cinekyd Day 1994, and right now we are looking at some soap opera Mad Libs, and it seems like Evan and Brian in the background, they're saying a story, and the three in the front have to act it out. So let's just take a look and see what's going on.
And then they got sick all over each other.
Michael Jackson was grossed out, so he took a dive from the Ferris wheel.
Here's the scenario. They're three little pigs, and they're at Michael Jackson's house right now. So let's just tune in and see how it's going.
Three little pigs then climbed down from the Ferris wheel and sat and ate things.
Kind of like Michael Jackson.
He was then eating his nose.
In came a hospital salesman named Justin Courts.
Justin Courts.
Seems we have an audience member coming in to the play. This is exciting. Just take a look.
California that he was trying to sell for the past 5 years and had never been successful.
And seeing as how they were all hurt, Michael Jackson got up and decided, why yes, I'd love to buy a hospital because we're all bleeding all over the ground. Okay,
said Justin, and Justin went on to go back to California to find his hospital, and Michael Jackson followed.
As did the three little pigs with only 3 feet, all together.
As you can see, this is not rehearsed. This is all at the spur of the moment. It's
To
live.
California on
Here at
one foot
Cinekyd Day
because they
1994.
lost the others in the Ferris wheel ride. However, when they got to the hospital, they stood there for a second, they put some gauze over the wounds, and suddenly their other legs grew back. This sure was an amazing hospital that Justin Courts sold Michael Jackson.
I'm here with Jason Frawley. He is the producer of this soap opera Mad Libs. Now, Jason, how do you think this is going so far? It started out a little rocky, but now that we got the kids really into it, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So far, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, it seems like it's pretty funny, actually. Yes. Oh, it's more soap opera funny Mad Libs. That's it. I don't know why we just didn't put that in. Yeah. I mean, we weren't really thinking. Well, I know I'm enjoying it. I'm sure our audience is enjoying it too. Well, good. I'm hoping they'll watch the rest of Cinekyd Day and enjoy the rest of it. And for those of you just tuning in, we're going to have Susan Muldowney, Underdog Lady, here later on our show. No way. Yep. It's great. Thank you. I'd just like to thank you for a good production hour. No problem. All right, well, go do what you're supposed to do. Let's tune back in and see how they're doing.
Pulled out a plastic glove.
I'm here with Scott Fulmer, microphone man to Soap Opera Mad Libs. Hey, Scott. How is this so far?
It's good. In his Aston Martin car, hit the oil slick button, and there flew the big bad wolf down the hall and out the hospital door.
Ah, you excited about that?
But the 2 little pigs
So
were left
am I.
behind.
Well,
so they had to
keep
run
up the
after
good work.
the Aston Martin, which goes very fast.
Then in came Henry Rollins, who likes to sing the song Liar. He ran in and said, You're a liar. You're not really James Bond.
And then killed the biggest pig. The two little pigs were a little bit.
This is all off the spur of the moment. It takes real talent, as you can see. We teach our Cinekyd students to act, do all sorts of things, and if you ever tried to do this, it's really hard to do. Just do what they tell you to do. I mean, you're not expecting anything. This is not rehearsed. They're just making this up as they go along, and I'm sure you're having as much fun as me. Let's tune in.
He came in, waved hi to the camera with his boot, and then left.
Then came in a boy chewing on a balloon and said, "Gee, my teeth are stuck to this balloon, so I need to go to a hospital to have them reinstated." Now that you all understand how to do this,
As you can see,
two more people come in and tell
they're just calling people from the audience randomly who are partaking in this interesting event of Soap Opera Mad Libs. Now, if you would like to make a contribution to Cinekyd, we would really appreciate it. The number is area code 215-659-4696. Even the smallest amount would really help us out a lot. We'd really appreciate it. As you can see, they're picking new teams for the Soap Opera Mad Lib. Let's hope the second one is just as good as the first. And I see we've changed microphone guys. Hello. What's your name, sir?
My name is Mike Meltzer.
Mike Meltzer, that's nice. Now, you're doing the microphone now.
Yeah.
Are you happy about this job?
Yeah, it's a very exciting exciting job.
Are you a very exciting guy?
I'm quite exciting.
I'll say. I see him every week. Woo! He's got the lampshade on his head and whatnot. Do you think you're going to do a good job?
Yes, I train very hard and...
Well, thank you. And now we're going to go back to the studio.
We're live. Cinekyd Day 1994. That was some live shots from our Broadcast and Performing Arts Center, and we're going to be cutting back there just a little bit later on. Joining me in the studio is a man who has been with Cinekyd since the 20s? No, it was
25 years.
25 years, I'm sorry.
Right.
When was your first time here at, now you're, Bob, so you know, he's a Cinekyd staff volunteer, and he actually went through the program years ago, as you can tell by looking at him. How long was it, when was the first time you came to Cinekyd?
Actually, to Cinekyd, the first time I came was probably about two years ago. But I was involved with Mr. Clark during the summer program since 1969.
Oh, you don't want me to touch that.
I don't want you to touch that one, Tom.
I remember when.
Well, Mr. Clark said he was only 10 and I was 12. But yes, I was involved with him since 1969, right up through about 1976, 77. And then I decided to come back.
Yeah.
So it's been great, and you're making me die here.
No. I'm not making you die. I just want to, you know, maybe pick your brain a little bit, see what kind of person you are.
Got a lot of brain to pick.
What interested you in the Cinekyd program as a student?
As a student?
Yeah, or the old Upper Moreland Media program.
Well, it really hasn't changed all that much. What interested me was being able to use this sophisticated equipment at a young age.
Okay, so Bob comes to Cinekyd years ago, goes to the old Upper Moreland Media program, which eventually turned into Cinekyd. Give me a number, rough number. How many years you spent combined working?
Combined?
Combined.
Probably roughly 20 years.
Around 20, roughly, excuse me. I have to put my teeth in later. Roughly, Bob spends 25 years studying communications, and now you work for a pharmaceutical company. So it looks like it paid off.
Absolutely did, because I work in training and development. So what I do is I educate adults now instead of children.
Now, do you enjoy it?
I love it.
You do?
I love working with the adults, and I love coming here and working with the kids.
What about it do you love?
Let me think about that.
Okay.
What I love about it, you can come back now. What I love about it is being able to watch the kids grow, watch them learn, and then move on, like yourself.
I've grown, maybe half an inch taller than I was, maybe an inch taller from last time you saw me. So yes, it is. We want to thank you for coming by and sharing your time. Now, Bob is actually floor managing almost the entire day, so he's really behind the scenes, but you'll see him pop on camera a little bit, modeling those real sexy outfits that he's known to do, right? You're the man, Bob. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Tom.
The entire day is brought to you live, and we would like to thank our friends at Comcast for carrying our signal on Channel 42 all up and down their system. What we're going to do now is we're going to cut back to the broadcast and performing arts. Another live remote there, you see a shot, and the kids are still doing their Mad Lib improvs. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come back. We have a very special interview a little bit later with Mr. Bob Angelo, who works for NFL Films.
I need to get in here
And
again.
then we have a special live remote with Carol Erickson. We'll be right back.
So we can hear what's going on. You guys have to sit down. That's interesting.
And then the unicorn went flying all around. But then he ran into a girl with long hair and brown eyes and gave her a big hug. And then he flew away again.
Then he sat down, Indian style, and a girl wearing a Cinekyd shirt came in. Two girls, as I remember it.
Yes, I think it was. Okay. And each girl, well, the one girl had sandals with 10 toes sticking out. And then the other one had shoes, Converse shoes. And they were walking around in circles. She was just yes, and they were waving at
As you know, we're back here at the Soap Opera Madness. We're back here at Soap Opera Madness, and this is very exciting. It's a very funny activity, I must say. And if I remember correctly, you just watched the bloopers video, and I hope you enjoyed that. And the fun never ends here at Cinekyd, so we're just going to take a look at the action of the Soap Opera Mad Libs. It's live. It's just off the spur of the moment. They don't memorize any lines here, and if anybody's ever tried to do this, it's very hard just to do what they tell you to do. You really have to just wing it. But if you practice, you do get better, and these Cinekyds have had a lot of practice, thanks to your money and contributions. Let's take a look back at the action.
the bowling ball. I cannot find. And then he said, I know. The cat's up there. The cat's up there. And so everybody was amazed.
That's Jason Crawley. He's the production leader of this hour, Soap Opera Mad Libs, and I must say he's doing a great job as production manager. Everything he's done so far has been good. It's very good. I'd just like to compliment you again on a good job.
Thank you, thank you.
It's very funny, fun to watch.
I try my best.
And just explain to him how hard it is, just to, off the spur of the moment, without memorizing any lines, just doing this.
Actually, it is very hard. Good thing we pick people out of the crowd that do it.
See, we started out, once we got everything going, we got people out of the crowd to come in, well, not in the crowd, our Cinekyd students to come in and act it out and tell the stories.
That's right, it's really hard. And, yeah, it's fun. It's lots of fun, wacky fun.
My God, Ashley, you're way too
Oh, here we are again. It's Mike, the Mike guy. Now, is this ironic or what? Mike? I don't know, I think this has been planned or something. How are you doing now?
My arm is getting a little tired.
Oh, his arm's getting tired, but you're a good Mike guy, so that won't affect you, right?
I can handle it.
That's good. Well, keep up the good work. Let's go back to the action of the Soap Opera Mad Libs. See what's going on. Come on, let's take a look.
And he goes, and you said, okay, man, you jump into this guy's big car, okay, man, and he's got all this stuff in his car, and it's all kind of weird stuff, and he's got two other girls in the back, okay? He starts talking to you, okay, man? He says, okay, I'm going to take you down to my home, okay, with my video equipment, and I'm going to tell you how pretty you look and everything, okay? And he starts driving off, right? I'm
Okay,
thinking, right,
freeze for just a second. Okay, you guys just pick your own parts and just act it out the best of your ability. Okay, go.
It is very, very hard, but with practice, you really do get better at these spur-of-the-moment things, and thanks to your contributions, we're training our kids here as actors at Cinekyd, so if you wish to make a contribution now, just call area code 215-659-4697. The smallest amount will really help us out, so let's go back to the action.
I was on the front of the car, right? I said,
And then like this whole like catch like wild buffalo cut in front of the car. And then you ran into all of them.
folks, where else could you see Buffalo parading around in the studio? All over here, baby.
I started screaming, get out of the car! Get out of the car! I started kicking him off into the buffalo, and he landed into a buffalo patch.
All contributions made to Cinekyd will help the Cinekyd students by buying good equipment, training, and it will help to their go towards our summer program, which is coming up in a few weeks, and which we will make a full-length feature film called I Play Proteus. Just amazing. It's very hard to stay in character with all this lights, cameras.
They stole my shoes. It was the most terrible thing I've ever seen in my life.
Right, I know. And then they started to rip their hair out and everything.
Oh, rip out my hair.
Okay, go on out, guys. Great job.
They're doing special characters, and they're going to pull some people from the audience, Cinekyd students from the audience.
And we need some special
This one should be good.
volunteers.
Special volunteers are going for this
in
one.
mind that I'd really like to come in, and that's Vanessa. Come on in, Vanessa. Okay? Liz,
Raise your hand if you haven't been in yet.
have you been in
James,
yet?
come on in.
James, come on in. Come on in.
Oh my God.
He's got a gun and a stick.
It's enough. That's enough.
Okay.
Stay up there, guys.
Okay.
This is like an all-star cast here. I have a feeling this one will be very, very
Okay.
good. Let's just stay tuned and watch, all right?
There
Let's
once
go to the
was
action.
this girl who chased a little frog into a swamp.
It was a big frog with green spots all over its head. It was brown and green.
And he carried a gun and a stick and turned around and he went to shoot at her.
Just to inform the audience, this is a danger. That was not a blank. That was not a real bullet. That was just a green pop.
3 more times.
Just
Bang,
for fun.
bang, bang.
But it does get realistic, doesn't it? In the heat of the moment.
Okay, and then a little girl who was passing by with a little red thing around her neck, passing by, skipping, decided, gee, maybe I'll help the dead frog.
But she didn't, because she was selfish. Instead, she took all the money and the watch, well, pretended to take all the money and the watch
Out of his pocket.
out of his pocket.
And then along came a mother. A mother.
Again, if you'd like to make a pledge
mother of
towards
a
Cinekyd
girl who's
program
bigger than
students,
she
call,
was,
please
and
call
no.
area code 215-659-4696.
Gee,
We'd
that
appreciate
sure
even
is
the
a
smallest
pretty
amount.
frog.
Really
We'd
helps us out a
enjoy
lot.
that for
This is a
dinner.
non-profit, tax-exempt organization training kids in the media arts. Now we're going to go back to the studio just to see what's going on there. So,
It didn't taste too good.
Thanks, John. Great job. And as you can see, they're very busy today, and they're having a lot of fun. We just did a live remote with Mr. John Briley IV, and I believe if our satellite is hooked up, we have a live remote from Carol Erickson, and she's standing by. Carol, can you hear me? Hello, Carol. Okay, she's at the Philadelphia Police Station. I'm not sure if we're wired in. Carol, you're live. Can you hear me? I guess not. Okay, no big deal. We'll be cutting back to Carol later on in the show for that live, very important report. We have a great day coming. You know, we have a lot to do, and we hope you're enjoying the show. We have an interview coming up in just maybe 5 minutes with Mr. Bob Angelo, who works at NFL Films. He's going to be here sharing some very interesting stories, some things that he's done over the years. We have, the day is packed with a lot of entertainment from the kids, the staff. I mean, we're just having a good time. We hope you're going to call in and make a pledge, 659-4696. And we're coming back with an interview with Mr. Bob Angelo. I will get my teeth fixed so I can learn how to talk. But right now we're going to take a look at a clip of bloopers. And these are things that normally you don't see. These are usually, you know, edited onto reels and everything. But we figured, hey, why not show them? So we hope you enjoy it.
Eight like a fade in. 85.3. No, we'll pick up the new shot later.
Oh, we're a wreck.
Thank you.
We be acting. Sorry.
None of the smart marks.
How do you do?
Very well, thank you. Mr. Seidel, was it?
Ed.
Okay. Crank back down, Tom. You've got to pull Tom.
Can you please tell me what goes into producing a series of Kidbits? All right, do that.
I can't.
Please tell me who edits.
No, don't do that. Ask me another question.
Can you please tell me what Kidbits are?
Kidbits are well, that's the bell. Okay. I get up. 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 Take 5.
Take Randy's itch.
That was good.
I'm kidding when he says that. Set up to. Cut.
When they really get together, there's a lot of fun. It's a lot of pleasure when your work is done. To listen to the strong.
That was a close call. Oh, I was.
All right, go ahead, Tom. Don't. You walk out? Want to walk out? All right, get on.
All right, we're losing the light, and it's going to start to rain, I think.
Ready? Good. Got off. Put the reins over its head.
Almost.
Close.
Over its head.
They're split reins, so just when you get off, grab it by the bottom of the bit and pull straight down. They'll just fall off his neck. You'll still have
All right, found them again. Put the reins over its
the
head.
reins over it.
Put the reins over first. Different way of doing it. All right, just right off. That's okay. Don't pull in the rein. Don't pull in the rein. Don't pull in the rein. Leave it sit up there. Put your foot in. Hold it. That's graceful. Right out. Give him a kick and let him ride out. Come on. Let him ride out.
Yeah, that looked good.
All right. Okay. Same thing, Jeremy.
No, you got to go around back.
Okay.
Back up.
You ever even seen a horse?
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Wait, backwards. This way.
Around you.
Stand.
That's it.
There you go.
That's Wilson's power, I think.
Gotta hold the reins.
Hold the rein.
Hold the rein. Get back on him.
Same way.
Over his ear. That's it. Hold on to the reins when you get on. All right. Flip your leg around.
Oh, really?
Pull up on the reins. See if you can get him going. Just keep going.
All right, cut. Okay.
Don't shoot this one. Come on, do it for real.
We're still rolling.
I'm trying.
Come on.
What's that? Where'd you see Zach going? Where did I see it? Oh, that's right. We forgot that bit.
That was it. That's the end of the roll. Welcome back. We're live, 1994 Cinekyd Day. Joining me in the studio is a longtime friend of Cinekyd, Mr. Bob Angelo. Bob, thanks for joining us today. Thanks for coming by.
My pleasure.
Just so the people know, you got started at NFL Films You were in college and you just kept sending a lot of correspondence to Steve?
Steve Sable.
Steve Sable.
I plucked his name off the credits. It was last, so it seemed important. So I started writing him letters when I was a senior at Penn State. And by the time I finished graduate school, they had an opening. And they had a big pile of correspondence from me. Letters, articles that I'd written for pro football magazines, radio shows that I'd done, tapes, all sorts of things that interested, or that clued them into my real interest in football, as opposed to just a cover letter and a resume. So they hired me in June of '75, and I've been there ever since.
Now, what types of things have you been doing since you were there? Because most people think NFL films, they just think football, but you guys do a lot more than just the football games.
We have had periods where we've done lots of other things. I think that's going to taper off a little bit now because the league is taking more control of our operation. They want us to be football, say 90 to 95%. But we've done music videos, we've done some television commercials, we've produced films in other sports. We did the Phillies highlight film for several years. We've done baseball, basketball. We basically covered every sport in some way, shape, or form. But 75 to 80% of our business right now is pro football, professional football, the National Football League, and we still do that. And I think in time we'll be back up to 90 to 95% of our.
Why do you think the league is taking such a tight rein?
I think because the league is recognizing the need for foreign distribution of its product and promotion internationally. American football is fairly popular in certain parts of the world. England, it's catching on. Japan is big on NFL-style football. I went over there last year and shot one of the American Bowls involving the Eagles and the Saints, and was pleasantly surprised that the Japanese audience seems to understand the game and seems to applaud at the right times, and knows what kickoffs and fumbles and wide receivers and things are. So I think the league wants us to be more of a promotional arm as opposed to a company that's out freelancing and doing all sorts of things non-related. And the fact is we are owned by the National Football League. NFL Films is an operating subsidiary of the NFL. We've been a very independent subsidiary for many years, and will continue to be. But I think they want us to do more football. We'll also do more of the creative things involving football. For example, the commercials that NFL Properties produces to promote its many lines of apparel and products and so forth. And basically, the Fox network will also be a real boom to us. Fox now has a 4-year contract to televise NFC games, and Fox prides itself on being cutting-edge television. And they've already come to us with some interesting ideas as to how they would like players depicted and how they would like the league presented. I don't think we'll ever see Homer Simpson doing play-by-play with John Madden, but we'll get to the point where we're doing some things that in previous years might have been thought of as a little too radical.
Okay, how radical compared to how things were done? Your NFL film stuff.
It's more a stylistic thing. I would say more MTV style cutting and pacing as opposed to the traditional cinematic style that NFL Films has always embraced over the years.
So the contract that Fox gave, or actually got, will benefit you guys?
Yeah, I think so. No, actually, it will benefit us in a big way because our syndicated show will now be seen on Fox across the board, as opposed to the ad hoc syndication that we've had for many years, where we're on in different markets at different times, and we're hard to find, and unless you're a real die-hard football fan, you're not going to find This Is the NFL, unless, of course, you get the TV guide and go through it item by item to look for the scheduled time. Fox is going to put us on all of their stations, and I don't know that we'll be on at the same time in 150 markets, but
you'll be on it.
We'll be on.
Now, a little closer to home, what do you think about the Eagles and Jeffrey Lurie?
Well, I don't know Jeffrey Lurie personally, but my experience tells me that a film producer is well suited to own a professional football team, because film producers know that in order to ensure that you're going to wind up with a good product, something that people will want to come and see in a theater, you've got to delegate authority. You've got to hire a director and then trust that director's decisions. You've got to hire the right production people. You've got to make the right studio deal. I think he's the right man for the team at this point in time. The Eagles have been affected by free agency more so than many other teams. I don't know that the exodus will stop now that a new person is here. They have, they brought in some quality football players in the last 2 years. They've had some problems with injuries and so forth. This year, I think they've done very well in free agency again. How the overall attitude changes, that remains to be seen. I'm optimistic. I didn't grow up in this area. I'm not an Eagles fan from way back, but the fact that they're here and the fact that I read about them and see stories about them on the evening news, and the fact that we're fairly close with the organization, I do have more than a passing interest in them.
Are they easy to work with when you're on the sideline filming?
Yeah, the Eagles have always been good to us.
They're very open and. Now you were talking, actually last year, but before we came to the interview, you were saying how the San Francisco 49ers, they might have the tightest sideline in terms of security.
Not a fun experience working around the 49ers. Great bunch of guys, but the security's just, you'd think that President Clinton was there in uniform, or open heart surgery was going on. It's a football game. Let us in. Let us do our job. It's annoying.
Now what was it like? You spent actually the last 2 years filming the Dallas Cowboys, the Super Bowl,
this
on
year
the sideline.
Buffalo.
You were on Buffalo.
I was on Buffalo's sideline.
Now what was
I
that
got to
like?
experience a loser's sideline this year. It was interesting until Thurman Thomas fumbled. The Bills were confident. They realized after 3 years of disappointment that they did belong in the game, and there was a lot of optimism. It was a good Super Bowl when they were ahead. When they fell behind, it quickly translated into a typical 17-point loss.
Right.
Although it wasn't as disastrous as some of the others, but it's a shame. I don't dislike the Cowboys, but I would have enjoyed seeing the Bills win one.
Yeah.
Because if they get back there, which is possible, they are the team to beat in the AFC. If they get back there and lose again, my God.
How embarrassing must that be?
Well, I mean, there again, too, conversely, this is a team good enough to win 4 consecutive conference championships. That's saying something. They just don't match up well against the NFC on the last Sunday in January.
You must absolutely love your job. I mean, you've been there for so long, and you're just talking to you.
I still love pro football.
You eat, breathe, sleep football, it seems.
I still love pro football. It's interesting when, for example, I'm doing a show now that Sports Illustrated will be using this summer in their subscription campaign and their renewal campaign for present subscribers. It's the tape they give away, and it's called NFL Insider 94. They usually promo it in a big way with 60 and 90-second spots. But I had Peter King come in. Peter is Sports Illustrated's top football writer. He basically spends 90% of his time covering the National Football League and he works on the NFL articles and his knowledge of the game year-round. And when I sat down with him to do an extensive interview with him, I wound up correcting him 15 or 20 times. So that's when it dawned on me, my goodness, I do know a lot about football, don't I?
Now take us through the actual process. How do you know, I mean, there's so many games in a season, and just take us through 1 week where maybe you're sitting around and someone says, okay, Bob, this week you're going off to L.A. I mean, is it every week you're somewhere else?
Every week I shoot what's called a ground sound camera. I alternate my time between shooting MLS football action and sideline sync sound action. If your viewers watch HBO and watch a show called Inside the NFL on HBO, they see the stuff that NFL Films does and that I do. I leave for a game on Saturday, get back Sunday night usually, dead tired, carrying a bag of film or a box of film, and then have to be there first thing Monday morning to start going through the footage. We go through the footage and break it down, transfer a lot of it to tape for our many different productions. This is the NFL. If ABC wants any particular footage from Monday Night Football, we make that available to them. We have a syndicated show called, we do a weekly show for home box office called Inside the NFL, which has been on, I think, over 20 years now. And that goes on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So it's a lot of library work. I mean, we're taking many miles of footage and breaking it down into usable segments that we can then draw upon to create features, to create stories, to service our network clients. All three networks come to us for stock footage. And that pretty much
it's a busy week. It's a very busy week.
Yeah, I mean, I can't break it down day by day. Each week varies. The one constant is every Saturday I go to a game, and every Sunday night I come back.
Well, it's always great to have you. We're very glad that you were able to stop by and join us for our Cinekyd Day. Mr. Bob Angelo from NFL Films, and we have now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at our second part, which is the first part you saw with the bloopers and the horses and all those funny mess-ups. Now we have Reel 2, Part 2. We hope you will enjoy it, and then after that we're going to a live remote, and it might be Carol Erickson. We don't know. We'll be right back.
The whole thing's preposterous. But if you wish, it's a promise and I'll do my best. Look here, are you ill, Jekyll?
No, stay away.
Your face, man, your face.
Don't look at me, don't look at me. No.
Jekyll, where are you going? What's the matter?
5, 4, 3, 2.
With our house today.
Are we both working on the same show? Are you paying attention to me, Jimbo? There will be no baseball. There will be no basketball. There will be no football. There will be no food. There will be no heat in your room. There will be no more clothes for you to wear. There will be no more bathroom facilities. Will you guys stop? I can't think of anything else.
Mr. Travis, what are you doing here? This is official business, which pertains only to duly elected officials. So this doesn't pertain to you. Get out. Why?
Well, that's it for this week's edition of What's New at the Movies. I hope you enjoyed the show. And I look forward to seeing you in the weeks to come when we take a look at the flick.
Hi, Jeff.
Or 6. Episode 84-6. Episode 84-6. This family is going to find that the apartment that they've rented has quite a few surprises in store. Let me do that again. This fly will have to be destroyed. You looked down and the fly flew right into my nose, and I think ever since I saw that show with a man with a moth on his nose, I'm very sensitive about it. This is a pin, and the pin held a flower, but the flower fell apart. Now, next week on our science program, we're going to explore the wonderful world of the hibiscus mum, a rarely seen plant that lives in the tropical regions of Africa. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Uncle Flywheel. I'm sorry. Do you think they see it?
Yeah, well, I see it here.
Well, I told you it was silly. I'd like to thank you for, wow, it's too, wow. 5, 4, 3, 2.
They took the knob off.
Shut up!
crush it till the petals fall. You always break the kindest heart with a hasty word you can't recall. You old so if I broke your heart.
94, and here we are behind the scenes with the women who are making it happen. They're taking your pledges and they're counting the money we got, and so let's just say a few words to them. This is Gene Weaver. Hello.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm fine. I'm really enjoying being here and being involved in our Cinekyd Day experiences.
Oh, so am I. Have we gotten a lot of pledges today?
This year we are taking the money up front. As far as pledges on TV, they can call in and make pledges and send it in later. Right now we are checking our receipts that have come in from our participants this morning.
Well, that's good. Has it been a fun day for you so far? Or?
This is always a fun day. I enjoy meeting a lot of the parents that I don't see the rest of the year. I enjoy meeting a lot of the guests that come to appear on our program. And of course, I always enjoy being around all the kids. It's fun. Keeps me young.
How many years have you been working here at Cinekyd?
My son joined in 1978, around 1978. And I've been involved in one way or another ever since.
Wow, that's nice talking to you. And we have a parent here with us right now, and you are?
Nancy Conley.
Hello, Mrs. Conley. What have you been doing so far today?
I'm helping Mrs. Weaver out answer the phone, and we're going through these pledges.
Well, what do you think of the Cinekyd program itself?
I think it's great.
So do I. What do you have right there?
The envelopes for the pledges.
Do you think you've been getting a lot of pledges today?
Well, doing this, there seems like quite a bit here, yes.
Yeah. We really appreciate your pledges, and if you would like to make a donation, please dial area code 215, number 659-4696. Every little bit helps us a lot. Now, is there any experiences here that you'd like that were really a lot of fun? Have you met anybody famous through Cinekyd, or? Well, I know you've met Underdog Lady, probably, right? And she is coming later today. I might like to comment.
Actually, I was in the background last year and did not get out to see her, and have not been, but I've heard a lot about her. Times in the past, I was here when Margaret Hamilton was here quite a number of years ago. She's the one that played the Wicked Witch in the Wizard of Oz, and that was most interesting experience. And various people, people that come in as guests, alumni from Cinekyd that have come back and have been guests on our programs for their Cinekyd Day and dance marathons. It's really been great. And as far as experiences, right now, just in the past few minutes, I really enjoyed watching some of the old Cinekyd productions. And as a mom, as all moms will understand, it's really fun to watch my son, who is now grown up and he's out in California at this point, but watch him in the former Cinekyd productions as they were growing up. It's really fun.
Well, has your son gotten a job in the media services?
He doesn't have a regular job in the media services at this point. He is doing photography on his own, has various clients in that. He is working with a couple other friends on his own video productions that they hope to get